Hello, guys. Welcome to another podcast of Kasi Talks. Well, for today, I just need us to cover something very quickly because, as we all know, that it's time for registration for voting in South Africa this time of the year. So, IEC it's currently open for people to go and register so that to vote. And you know what I find funny about all these votings and registrations and stuff is that which political party deserves to be elected or deserves a vote from the people, because what we have seen lately is nothing promising or nothing productive that they have done since they're in power. When we look, we have the current government, which is led by ANC, and they've been in power since 1994, after Mandela was elected as the new president of South Africa. And remember that moment of time, it was celebrated as his release from prison. But Nelson Mandela was actually released from prison in 1991, and he was home prisoned in the Eastern Cape. So now all we have been hearing from the political parties and everybody during the rallies, and now it's time for them to go all out there to find people that were actually gonna vote for them. But how can a party that has been in power from 1994 until today, and it hasn't even made any changes or delivered according to their promises, supposed to do things different this time? It's funny, it's absurd, because if their intentions were actually to deliver according to their promise, how many elections have passed and how many elections have taken place from actually the previous years? But still, nothing has changed. The speech is still the same. It's all about making promises all over again. So ANC said there's going to be infrastructure. We have many communities in South Africa that actually hasn't even experienced change. There are informal settlements that actually been in the same state from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago. They're still the same. Now, let's talk about other political parties, because all these political parties and all the leadership who opened their political parties are actually from ANC itself. So their speech, all of them, when they presenting their speech, they're saying that they are going to bring the change. How come they failed to bring the change while they were still in ANC? Because all of them had the professional bodies in there. We have Julius Malema for the EFF. He was the president of youth in ANC, his time in ANC. So if he's now willing to listen to youth, what failed then? But he said on the previous interview, says he cannot be judged from his past mistakes. So there is a chance that we might trust or we might not. So it depends with an individual feelings. Remember, I'm not chasing or I'm not against or I'm not pushing any vote for a certain political party. I'm very neutral where I am. So I want us to cover all those possibilities. Okay, now we have Busa, which is by Musi Maimane. Remember, Musi Maimane was the one who was pushing the DA until they changed, then they elected Stan Hazel as the new president of the DA. And remember, the DA, it was previously run by Helen Zille. So wait for the part 2, then we will take it from there. So keep it listening, then until I post the second one, then we'll take it from there.